You have no idea how powerful your smile is. We all know that when you smile, it increases our feel-good hormones like dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins that even relieve pain. And it also boosts our immune system. And while we're smiling, it also decreases our stress hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. And at the same time, it also decreases our blood pressure and our blood sugar. All in all, smiling is actually very good for us. When you smile, you appear to be happy and friendly and trustworthy and agreeable. And the people who see you smile perceive you as such, and they perceive you to be agreeable and willing to help them, which in turn makes them feel good about themselves and their situation. And most of the time, they'll smile back at you. So, in general, people just treat you differently and better when you smile. There are 3 types of smiles that scientists have narrowed it down to. And of course, we all smile in our own unique ways. I'm going to try and demonstrate this to you, so bear with me. Firstly, they've identified a rewarding smile. Now, that kind of smile is symmetrical. Your eyes narrow a bit, giving you wrinkles here, and your eyebrows come down, kind of like the spontaneous smile that you would give to a baby, something like this. Something like that. Then you get an affiliative smile, which is also symmetrical, but it's a wider grin with pressed lips, and you don't show your teeth, and that would be something like this. And lastly, there's a dominant smile, which is asymmetrical, and that's kind of a lopsided sneer almost with a raised eyebrow. Let me see if I can make that. It will be something like that, you know. Try it in front of the mirror and practice until you get it right. But before you do, let me explain to you why I'm telling you this. One of the biggest challenges that trauma survivors have is with their boundaries. Firstly, to know where their boundaries are, where to put them, and how to enforce them. When we've experienced trauma and we have a fear of abandonment or rejection or something to that effect, we are not confident about our boundaries. We're not sure where they should be, and we feel afraid of other people's reaction to our boundaries. So we end up rather not enforcing our boundaries, minimizing ourselves to keep the peace or to prevent being rejected or abandoned again or something to that effect. But what if you can set your boundaries, maintain them, and say no with a smile? Just think about it. If you say no with an affiliative smile, you are going to look friendly, agreeable, and helpful and trustworthy, and you will be perceived as such. So I'm going to give you just a few examples. Let me think. I'd love to help you, but right now I simply can't. No. Or I could maybe say, normally I would consider it, but in this instance, I won't, so no. And another example would be, thank you so much for the invitation, but no, thank you. Just think about that for a moment. That feels easier to do, easier to say, and I can guarantee you it will be received in a much more positive way and be respected. Try it out. Go sit in front of the mirror and try out your faces and actually train yourself to say no, to maintain your boundary in a healthy, happy way with an affiliative smile. I'm Sinta Ebersohn, and I invite you to get up and grow with me. So please follow me and share this video with other people. Like it, and I hope to see you again soon.